Today, I'm going to tell you something about the significance of the Constitution Day of India. The Constitution Day is celebrated as a mark of tribute to India's first Law Minister, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who played a pivotal role in drafting the Indian Constitution. 26 November was marked as the Constitution Day of India by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the year 2015 as a part of year-long celebration of the 125th birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Constitution Day of India aims to bring awareness on the importance of Indian Constitution and its architect, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. It is also celebrated as National Law Day or Samvidhan Divas in India. On 26 November 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India formally adopted the Constitution of India and it came into force on 26 January 1950.
The Indian Constitution was an attempt to form a bridge between a past of divisions and deprivations and a future dedicated to establishing an equal and just society. 26th of November is celebrated every year by the Supreme Court as the Constitution Day. On this day, we show our appreciation and respect for the framers of the Constitution. However, we must at the same time not forget the people who have worked hard to make the constitutional ideals into reality. At this point, I am reminded of the words of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the President of the Constituent Assembly, spoken exactly 71 years ago on 26 November 1949. We have prepared a democratic constitution, but successful working of democratic institution requires in those who have to work them willingness to respect the viewpoints of others, capacity for compromise and accommodation. We must recognize that the Constitution not just provides rights but also sets out constitutional duties. Strengthening the Constitution requires improving the functioning and maintenance of the constitutional institutions. Today is an occasion to re emphasize our commitment to the Constitution and to reflect upon and to introspect about the past year. We must fashion new tools, forge new methods, innovate new strategies to render just decisions and grant appropriate relief to achieve the constitutional objectives. It is our duty, while celebrating the Constitution Day, to constantly strive to ensure that in implementing the same, it is one that will continue to be proved to be good. The preamble is short statement of its basic values. It contains the philosophy on which the entire constitution has been built. The preamble of the Indian Constitution describes it as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic and declares to secure justice, equality, liberty and fraternity to all the citizens of the country. It provides a way of life. It includes fraternity, liberty, equality as a notion of a happy life, which cannot be taken from each other. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Today, I am going to tell you about the importance of Preamble. The Preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory of statement that set out guidelines which guide the people of the nation and to present the principles of the Constitution and to indicate the source from which the document derives its authority and meaning. The preamble plays a very important role in shaping the destiny of the country. The preamble gives a brief idea to the makers of the Constituent Assembly, make plans and formulates the Constitution. It is the backbone or the spirit through which India stands today. And when we talk about law-making factors and body of the whole Indian Constitution, then the preamble plays an integral part in it. It is the complete introduction to the Indian Assembly. Preamble declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. The objectives stated by the preamble are to secure justice, liberty, equality to all citizens, and promote fraternity, to maintain unity and integrity of the nation. We, the people of India. It indicates the ultimate sovereignty of the people of India. So India is a free country. Socialist. All people are equal in India. Democratic. People elect their leaders. Republic. Elected leaders form the government and represent the people.
We, the people of India.
Having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949
Hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Akshra, and today I'm gonna give you some important information on fundamental rights. So let's get going. Fundamental rights are a group of rights that have been recognized by the Supreme Court as requiring a high degree of protection from government encroachment. It is those rights that are essential for intellectual, moral, and spiritual development of individuals of India. As these rights are fundamental or essential for existence and all-round development of individuals, they are known as fundamental rights. Fundamental rights apply universally to all the citizens, irrespective of race, birthplace, religion, caste, sexual orientation, or gender identity. These fundamental rights include right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right to cultural and educational rights, right to seek justice, and right to education. Fundamental rights are enforceable by courts and are subject to certain specific restrictions. Over the years, the judiciary has expanded fundamental rights to include within its ambit other rights also, such as freedom of press, right to privacy, and right to speedy trial.
Here I am to speak about fundamental duties. Being a citizen of India, we have some of the moral responsibilities and duties mentioned in our constitution. Our fundamental duties were introduced only in 1976 in emergency era by Indira Gandhi over the past month. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his government have repeatedly drawn attention to the fundamental duties enshrined in our Constitution. Our Constitution grants us fundamental rights and expects us to perform same duties. We must repeat the national flag and national anthem, obey the laws of our country, protect the power, unity and integrity of the country. We should follow the Constitution, repeat unity in diversity to protect the freedom of our country, and we must take care of public property.
Today, the Constitution Day has posed an important question to us. As the member of a family, have we following those values which has been expected by us by our Constitution? Have we working to cooperate with each other to strengthen each other like the members of a family? Our Constitution is as alive as it is sensitive. It is equally capable as well as accountable. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar himself said about the Constitution that it is workable and flexible, and it is capable of keeping the country together in the times of war and peace. The Indian Constitution is the world's longest written constitution to govern the world's largest democracy, and it continues to further the aspiration of its citizens and at the same time enforce the need for a collective growth and development. So today we celebrate this day by strengthening and empowering ourselves. We must prove to the farmers of our constitution and of course ourselves also that yes, we can keep it. During this time of pandemic situation, the government through the constitution has provided various relief measures to the needy and underprivileged in this time of need by providing free treatment and ration. It has also tried to contain the spread of the disease through various measures of lockdown and reduce movement. In the current scenario, however, the nation seems to move in a direction originally not intended. Today, as we celebrate our Constitution Day, it invites us all to stand together as the citizen of one nation, one country, having one constitution to defend the spirit of our constitution against the irrational forces. Let us together we say Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Dear all, let us all rise, stand in attention position, and repeat the preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political,
justice, social, economic, and political,
liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship,
liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship,
equality of status and of opportunity,
equality of status and of opportunity,
and to promote among them all fraternity,
fraternity,
assuring the dignity of the individual
assuring the dignity of the individual
and the unity and integrity of the nation.
and the unity and integrity of the nation.
In our Constituent Assembly,
In our Constituent Assembly,
this 26th day of November 1949,
this 26th day of November 1949,
do hereby
do hereby
adopt, enact, and to give to ourselves this Constitution,
adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution,